Welcome back to the Dump and Chase podcast on 88.1 FM WLRA, the start, Luce University, Romeoville, Illinois. Reid and Rebecca back in the studio, and we are now joined by Dylan Parshall. He has made it. Welcome to the show, Dylan.
Hello. Thanks for having me,
You can hear me all right? We're good?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect. Wonderful. Wonderful. Thanks for coming on. This is now your third time on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
That is, well, I think you were the record holder with 2, but now you have extended your lead with 3.
That's what I like to hear.
So we got to get like a plaque on the wall with the amount of show appearances. But
oh, yeah, there we go.
You're back on the show, and honestly, the first 2 times we had on were absolutely great, so it's great to have you back. Thanks for coming in. We want to start off. We noticed on your social medias that you have a new addition to the tattoo family. From what we saw.
Yes.
Can you give us some background on that?
Yeah. So a couple of years ago, we started saying "wheels up" before we went on the ice, and it kind of meant like get ready. Lewis University pilot school, obviously.
Sure.
So wheels up, take off, and it became our saying. It's on our 3rd jerseys. We kind of put that on every post, and I got "wheels up" tattooed.
Nice.
With a little cross of hockey sticks.
Nice.
And a puck. So if my mom's listening, so hey, now you know.
Where is that in? You haven't told your mom yet?
No, I told my grandma. My grandma loved it.
Grandma got to find out, but not mom.
Yeah, no, I don't know if my mom's gonna be as forgiving. But
where is that in relation to the stern tattoo that we heard about last time?
Oh yes, same side.
Same
just
side.
On the
Okay.
quad.
Got it.
Quad,
Okay.
yeah.
Got it. Okay. Well, we had to ask about that obviously because the stern tattoo story was such a good one.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites. That's for sure.
We also want to talk about some of your highlights from the last time you were on, when you were on with Zach Bishop, and there were many highlights. The first one was the soup rant.
Oh yeah, no, still don't like soup.
Still don't like soup?
No.
Thoughts haven't changed even going into winter?
No, heck no. You see that? I caught myself. Didn't swear.
Good job. There we go. You also had a little bit of a TikTok rant as well, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, I hate it. I understand a lot of people like it. I'm the unpopular opinion. I get it. I won't download it. I won't watch it. I just can't bring myself to it.
I downloaded it right before it was supposed to be banned in the U.S., and then it never got banned.
Yeah.
And it just kind of lost the appeal to me. Yeah, because I'm like, oh, it's banned, now I have something that you can't get anymore, and I'll finally watch it,
It'll be like the Flappy Bird thing you saw.
Exactly.
Your phone.
Yeah, I can sell my phone with TikTok on it, and then I deleted it because I'm like, I used it for like 2 days, and I don't know, I just couldn't find the appeal in it.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of Ernie's hopping on it, so
he is.
I've seen him using it. It's pretty time consuming.
Could we see some Lewis hockey TikToks?
I won't be in them. That's for sure. But no, actually, no, we can't. We can't. No, I refuse to have it.
You're just making the executive decision.
Yep. No, you heard it here first.
On behalf of the whole team, no TikToks. And then the next one, Rebecca, I'll let you explain this one.
Yeah, so 2 of my friends listen to the show, and one of them is listening right now. And
one of them is in the studio right now.
I don't know if the other one is or not. She might be at work.
We have Jenny in the studio as well.
But they said you had... What?
We have Jenny in the studio as well for one that just tuned in, but continue, Rebecca.
Yeah, she's one of the ones who liked this quote. But they said their favorite quote was when you said, "Daddy likes white shoes."
White shoes?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've still got them on. I always rock
them. They quote it all the time.
What were we talking about even to get there? Were we talking like, I think it was like if you could wear an outfit, like one outfit for the rest of your life.
Oh, yeah. It would have to be white shoes.
White shoes?
Only white.
Only white
Maybe
shoes.
Maybe gray.
Rebecca's got some white shoes, right, Rebecca?
My knockoff. What are these, Jenny?
Wait, they're knockoff Converse?
Knockoff Chuck Taylors.
I didn't even know they had knockoff Chuck Taylors.
You do now.
Where did you get those from? Did you just order them off Amazon? Of course.
Those are the best ones. You get they're like the bar shoes,
The knockoff ones?
Can't get them all dirty. The nice ones you can't get all dirty, but those ones, sure.
You can just wear them out, just kind of wear them every day.
Yeah.
Not worried
I
about
got
them.
mud marks on them already.
Yeah, I need to get a new pair. I got a couple holes in them.
Oh gosh, those things must be real old then. Or you just wear them a lot?
I just wear them a lot.
The daily drivers with the white shoes?
Oh yeah.
Of course. Rebecca also. I'll let you handle this next one, Rebecca.
I mean, we were talking a little bit about it, but I know last year you said you couldn't talk about the junior stories just because they were bad.
Mhm.
So what stories am I going to hear?
Since you're with the Cougars.
Yeah.
And does everybody know that you now
I
work
think I
with
mentioned it.
For everyone not
Okay.
sure that's listening, Rebecca is now an intern with the Chicago Cougars of the USPHL.
Mhm.
I got that right? That's enough
Yep.
letters in
Yeah.
there?
That's
Okay.
right, yeah.
And that was the junior team that you played on, that Bishop was on, Connor
Yep.
Johnson as well.
Yes.
Anyone else
yes.
from the team that's currently on?
No, I think
Was it just
me and Bish
three?
right now are the only junior kids
Got it.
on
Okay.
the team, yeah.
But Rebecca's now an intern with them. And
Yeah, I mean, you won't hear any. You won't. It's like it's an unwritten rule. Those are like locked in.
those are the forbidden stories.
I'm trying to think of what
What happens in junior stays in juniors?
Yeah. What happens in the locker room stays in the locker room.
That's fair.
What happens outside of it stays, and now it's out.
Kind of speaking of that, practices have started for you guys now. How have those been going?
Very good.
That's
Yeah,
good.
we're on it 2 times a week, which
Okay.
is nice because we were at 1.
Oh, that's right.
Um,
Okay.
Just extra ice touches. It's nice.
That's good.
Today we had a nice captain's practice,
Okay.
which was fun for all the new guys.
What does a captain's practice all entail, and how does that differ from a regular practice?
No coach on the ice. So he was
okay.
he was up in the stands making sure we weren't screwing off too much.
Got it. Okay.
And then Ernie, Morrow, Bishop, myself made the drills, and then ran them.
So it's all player ran. That's cool. That's
Yeah.
cool. So do you guys run different stuff in the captain's practices, or is it just kind of a different way to kind of just have all the guys just, play a little bit looser when you don't have the coaches, watching as closely almost, or what's the reasoning behind it?
We just we wanted to bring everybody together, just because we didn't have Hell Week, so we don't really get to connect with a lot of the guys as much with the current circumstance. So it was nice to have the captain's practice because you play more fun games.
Sure.
You'll do scrimmages and whatnot, and then we did Suit Boy, which is a shootout, and then the losing goalie and the losing shooter has to wear a suit to the next practice.
Ah, nice. Got to
Yeah.
get ready for the season though.
Yeah.
Got to make sure the shoot game's on point.
Of course.
Season,
I'm excited.
we've heard from previous guests looking like the start of the year, kind of second semester timeline for it. Has anything changed with that for starting thing?
No, not as of now.
No, okay.
Yeah.
No,
It should be going in right after we get off break.
Okay, got it. But no matchups have been set yet. It's still kind of figuring that out.
We do have a few games scheduled,
Okay.
but if those are going to stay,
Sure.
I don't know. We can't really leave
Sure.
and play other teams. So.
We had Brett Kander on the show last week, and he told us that there are teams that have been in talks with you guys to play. I think he just said that dates haven't been exactly figured out for all of those.
exactly.
So.
We're just trying to fill in games.
Got it. Okay, got it. Well, hopefully that we can get most of a full season in.
Oh, we'll get enough games.
Because is there a requirement for how many games constitutes a season for ACHA?
There is, but I don't know it.
Okay, got it.
You have to play a certain amount of league games to make it into regionals or something.
Okay.
Something along those lines.
Got it. Okay, so league games, are those the conference games for you guys?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. And then can you have any number of outside of conference games thrown in there, or
I have
do
no
teams
idea.
try to
actually.
balance them?
I don't
or?
know if there's a certain cap on that.
Got it. Because how many games was last season? 30 something?
28, 32 between
Okay.
there.
Right around there.
Yeah,
Okay, got
yeah.
it. So this season, are we looking at kind of same amount?
I think it's a little bit less.
Okay, got it.
Same ice touches though.
Okay, still a decent amount though,
Oh yeah.
which isn't bad, considering.
Yeah, full year.
I would say considering that you're basically starting halfway through, almost the halfway point.
Yeah, we're gonna be on the ice pretty much all year. I feel like.
Sure, because then you'll have games pretty much every weekend, I assume.
Yeah, and then it'll go into April. So
Okay.
Natties will be the second week of April.
Got it. Okay.
So I mean we'll be on the ice for a long time.
Sure, that'll still be a good amount of ice time, which is good because last season was October to March almost.
Yeah,
So a good 5 months. Obviously, you had the break for Christmas break,
of course.
but it's good that you guys are getting the season figured out. Then that's great to hear. So we'll ask you a couple questions. We have a little bit of twist that we talked to you about, but we'll ask you a couple questions first.
Okay.
So you've been on twice before, but if you could just give everyone a recap a little bit of why you chose Lewis and what your major is, and now that you're a senior, kind of what you want to do after graduation.
Yeah, so I chose Lewis off the story from Nick Mate. He's graduated last year, but I saw him in the SOAR thing in the gym. I don't even know what they call it. But we were friends back in high school. We didn't know that we were going to be at the same SOAR thing.
Sure.
So we obviously both play hockey and talked to the coach. And, yeah, now we're here. And I'm an exercise movement science major.
Okay.
That's exactly how it sounds. It's like kinesiology, how the body moves.
Sure.
And then I'm planning to take that on to a doctorate of chiropractic.
Okay.
And then a master's in sports rehab.
Master's in sports rehab.
Yeah.
Okay. So a lot
Working
more
with hockey
school in your
players
path.
forever.
How much more schooling will that be? The master's, is that a 2-year thing?
It's in conjunction with the doctorate, so
okay.
it's
Got it.
nothing more than like an extra trimester. It's really not that much to get the master's.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Excuse me.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
Last semester, we interviewed you for the recruiting video that we ended up making. Did anyone from your family or friends see the recruiting video and have any comments on, on seeing you kind of on the big hockey stage for Lewis hockey?
Yeah, they loved it. First off, fantastic video. If anybody hasn't seen it, go watch it. It's fantastic. My grandma loved it.
Okay,
Like,
good to hear.
she's the #1 fan of Lewis hockey.
Nice.
So she had a field day.
That's good.
Yeah, and then obviously my mom and sister, and then I think my mom was sending it to like her family.
Oh, really?
So yeah,
Just
a
kinda
lot of
spreading
people
it
saw
around.
it. Yeah.
What was the general consensus from the locker room when the guys?
Oh, we thought it was so sick. We thought it was so professional. Like it was so professional.
I'm glad to hear you guys enjoyed it.
Oh, it was awesome. I like the "This is your voice" from Ernie.
Oh,
good.
that was my favorite part, because when we mic'd him up that first game, like I think I looked at you, Rebecca. I'm like, oh, this is going in for sure.
Yeah,
like
it has to.
we like, this is our intro, easy there. And then I remember we were at B-Dubs that night, and he kind of looked over our way. He's like, did you guys actually get that? And we're like, oh yeah. And he kind of looked, and he's like, oh gosh, and he knew exactly where it was going. But
oh yeah,
we had some fun with that video. That was a lot of fun to shoot, to get to know you guys on the road
it was
trip as well.
fantastic.
Glad you guys enjoyed it. Hopefully that'll help to bring more awareness to the team, which will be great.
I think it has, yeah.
Jenny's on the show as well. Jenny is our resident, how do I say this, hockey
Newbie.
non-expert.
Okay.
And Jenny has some beginning hockey questions for you, Dylan, to
All right,
kind
fire away.
of help out to get to know the sport more.
Okay, is this working?
Yes, it's working, yeah.
So, I don't know hockey at all. I don't know sports at all, to be honest. I started going to the hockey games because Rebecca was going. And I was like, interesting. So,
it's
like,
a good sport.
is hockey like soccer?
I know they get compared, and normally like hockey hates soccer. We warm up playing soccer, so I mean,
That's true.
guess they got offsides. I don't watch soccer. I don't really know too much
really
about
either.
it.
I don't know anything about the rules for soccer.
I know
I
a little
only
bit
know-
because my brothers play, but that's it.
I know
Fair
they've
enough.
been compared. That's a good cross training. So
I hear the comparison between hockey and soccer and hockey and lacrosse.
hockey and lacrosse,
Hockey
I
and
know
lacrosse,
is.
I think is like the
I have
biggest
more background
comparison.
in that one.
Got it.
I did play lacrosse,
You
but
played
I
lacrosse.
literally had no idea what I was doing the entire time. So I just stood there and watched.
Whatever works.
Hey, it's the best seat in the house.
There you go. The one on the bench, you can just watch and take it all in. And
That's
nothing
where I
gets
was
you,
in the
Jenny.
juniors.
Oh gosh. Jenny, you have any other questions?
So, like, when you started skating, when did you know, like, yeah, I'm a good skater. I can actually do this.
Honestly, after the first time I skated, I thought it was going to be really bad. Everybody was telling me that I'm going to fall all the time. I never fell, and I didn't have to grab the outer rail.
Wait, you
thing,
just like
the
started
boards.
going?
Yeah, I was
you
able
weren't
to
on the
skate
boards?
right away.
Wow.
And then
I'm jealous.
I was lucky. And then I did like the pre-hockey, like learned to skate 1, 2, pre-hockey 1, 2, and 3 in like 3 weeks. I skipped through everything.
Wow.
And so then at that point I was like, oh, cool.
You're just a natural.
Yeah, but I was also old. That might be why. I was like 11.
Oh,
which is a little.
You started that late, really?
Yeah, I was 11 when I started.
Wow. Okay. Maybe I don't remember that from when you mentioned it before. Wow. Okay. Interesting. What was it about hockey that got you started in later, or was it other sports that you played earlier, or what really was it?
I played football growing up.
Got
and
it.
then
Okay.
As I don't like to run, and
Okay.
I don't like football that much.
So you'd rather skate
It's
than
kind of
run?
boring. Yeah.
Interesting.
I like the longer 2-minute shifts as opposed to the 3 seconds and then a whistle. Especially when
enough.
you're that age, it's just so boring.
That's true. Yeah, your attention span just. I mean, you can't even last the whole 3 seconds of football play with an attention span.
No, and I
when
was
you're
so
that young.
fat. I was playing with kids that are way older than me. Like the kids that I played with were literally 4 years older than me. It's incredible.
Interesting. And then you made the switch to hockey because you mentioned before your
Mom's boyfriend.
Your mom's boyfriend. Your mom's boyfriend at the time was a ref. Correct? Okay, and that's how you got started in skating, and the rest is history.
Yep.
Interesting.
Now we're here.
I wasn't sure that you had started that late in your career. I know we talked to Brett last week, and he said that he started a little bit later as well.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that he was also a late guy too,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
Are there a lot of other guys on the team that started late, or?
No, not
No?
really. Not at least not to my knowledge.
Got
I mean,
it,
the majority
okay.
of hockey players play it from like day one.
Sure,
Like they're like 2 years old and
They just
skates.
get, no, I imagine, yeah, you're just like born with skates on, and you just
Yeah, pretty much. You just hop out and then boom.
you just hop right on the ice. Let's see what else we have for questions. I know we've kind of touched on these last season. We already talked about how that this season is going to be different because of COVID. Anything that's going to change, kind of like that of at this point, like kind of pregame or during the game. Like, are you guys going to need like longer benches and like your like locker room stuff? I imagine you're spaced out in the locker room and stuff.
Yeah, we are one apart we have a break in between every person in the locker room.
Anything in like on the bench when you guys are on there, or not really?
I doubt it. I mean, it doesn't even make sense.
Sure.
We take off our mask. It's like when we get in the locker room. So then it's like, what's gonna happen if we sit
you're
close to
close
each other
on
on
the
the
bench.
bench?
Sure,
Like we're already
sure.
near each other multiple times a week.
Any word on spectators at the games yet?
No, I know the youth. There's a cough button. I keep on forgetting to use it. I know the youth teams are like one parent per
Okay.
kid playing.
Interesting.
So
okay.
that's brutal.
Yeah.
But
How do you decide what parent it is? That's rough.
yeah, I know,
That may be a
right?
tough
You gotta like
conversation
have a
some days.
sign-up sheet. And the grandparents? Oh my god.
Oh, that's a disaster.
Yeah.
Too bad those games aren't televised anywhere, you know?
Yeah, they should be.
Well, hopefully we can still broadcast your guys' games.
Oh, I imagine you
We
guys
can get
will
like a
be.
little special pass into Canlan for it.
Oh, you.
Will
I'll
the
pull the
Thirsty
strings.
P be open though?
Better.
You got to go for the chicken tenders.
They're so good.
Oh gosh. One other thing we asked you last year, or last semester, I should say, was the question about your dream dinner guest.
Jesus.
And you said Jesus and fish. Is that still your answer, even after all this time? Still Jesus and fish?
Yeah, it's probably Jesus. Yeah. He sounds like a pretty cool dude.
I think my favorite moment, probably from the show ever since we started it, was you and Zach going back and forth with your dinner guest because Zach said Kevin Hart.
I was like, out of everybody.
And your reaction was hilarious. You were just like, Kevin Hart?
Out of everybody in the world.
You choose
Will
Kevin
Ferrell's
Hart.
kind of cool.
That would
I
be a
like
good
Will Ferrell.
one. I'd like that one.
And
yeah.
Michael Scott, but only when he's Michael Scott.
I think you said that last year too.
Did I say that? Perfect.
Uh,
Sweet.
I'm trying to think of ones that we've been asking this year that is different. Let me.
Towards
have-
the bottom.
Yeah, I'm looking. Oh, here's a new one. What food could you not live without?
What food can I not live without? Oh, here we go. The most basic college male answer in the world. Chicken breast and brown rice. Yep.
Nothing from Quick Trip.
That's it. Oh, I don't live near a Quick Trip, but if I had a Quick Trip, it would be spicy chicken sandwich, chocolate and blueberry dunkers, cinnamon rolls, and their Nature's Choice chocolate milk.
The Quick Trip video that we had was great. That's
I
never been
love
published
that
anywhere.
place.
But
I don't know. I'll
do
have
we
to
pull
see
it
that
out of the
before
woodwork?
we do it.
You know, and find a way to publish it.
Oh, and I learned something in Iowa.
Okay.
It's Quick Trip still, but it's named like Quick Star. or something.
Oh.
It's under Quick Trip.
It's like
but
owned by
it's
the
not.
same people. It's just a
Yep.
different name.
Inside's
Ah.
identical. Food's the same.
Interesting. If I
Yeah.
ever need to go to Iowa.
Yeah, my sister goes to school up there.
Got it.
so.
Okay. I don't know if I'll need to go to Iowa, but if I ever am,
You probably don't.
I
It's brutal.
probably won't. I've been to Iowa once for a college visit. It was very boring driving through the middle of Iowa.
The corn.
Oh yeah,
And
it's
literally 0 hills.
it's just like corn.
Until you get down to like Iowa City, then it's just like.
We
guess it's
drove
pretty hilly over
to
there.
Des Moines, and that was a
Des
boring
Moines.
drive.
There's a Cairo school out there.
With I toured Drake. I don't know if that's
No, it was Palmer. It's like
Okay.
a small Cairo school.
got it. Okay, yeah. It was boring though driving through Iowa.
Yeah,
Can't
but
recommend.
also, I mean, we're in the good old Romeoville, Illinois.
It's kind of like middle of Illinois though too, where it's just a whole lot of nothing.
It's.
Like
I don't like this
middle of
area.
Illinois, it's just cornfields. Let's see some new ones that we had. Did we ask you the island question? If you're stranded on an island, and
Yeah, we did.
We did. Okay.
I don't even know what I said to it though.
I can pull it up.
Oh, you
Rebecca's-
took notes.
Rebecca's got the whole log.
Actually, I don't think we did.
Hey.
Did we not ask you?
All right.
I think we
we
skipped
not-
that one.
We skipped it.
All right. So
All
what's
right.
the question?
If you're stranded on an island and help is coming in a week, and you can only have 2 teammates along with you, who would they be and why?
All right. No, I won't answer.
Oh, I remember this. You didn't answer that. That's right.
I won't answer. I can't do it.
You just want to
First
take the
off,
whole
I'd
team.
never be in a situation
Where
that
you'd
would
be on a
ever
stranded
remotely. None of the realms would ever lead that situation.
That's fair. That's fair.
I think Ernie would be there
Okay.
for sure. We live with each other now. He's
Sure.
kind of like my.
Would you two just happen to get stranded on the island together from the start, and you just be there, and not even out of choice, you would just end up on the island together?
I think it would have to be from him teaching me how to fly a plane, and then I would take it down. I'd land it.
You'd be like, "Oh, there's an island. Let's go land," and you just
yeah,
you just end up on it.
Yeah,
But then you wouldn't need to worry about help coming though, because in theory you have the plane to,
the black box.
unless you're on like stuck on sand and you can't take off from the plane.
Or if we don't have floats. If we have floats, then we're golden.
You just land right
You
on
know,
the water.
little. Yeah.
There you go. How is your pilot training going? Have you gotten any more?
I haven't started yet.
You haven't started. Okay.
Ernie, I'm still waiting on Ernie to get his CFI.
Got it. Okay.
I'm in no rush.
Sure.
I'm gonna be here for a while.
Sure.
So.
But then he can teach you how to fly a plane,
Yep.
and then you can fly a plane. We've
gonna
been
be
talking
legit.
about getting up in a plane for
Oh.
an interview, hopefully.
I know a
short-
guy.
You know
I
a
know
guy?
a guy. Yeah. Ernie
We were
Yeah, you
we
should
were thinking
do
either Ernie or Justin,
or Justin.
because Justin can fly a plane.
Yeah.
But I guess like we have to figure out the whole like weight and balance stuff, because in theory we were thinking our idea is to have Justin fly the plane, and then we interview the new goalie
Oh, Mike.
in the plane,
Okay.
something like that. So
Oh,
we have both
goalie
goalies
segment.
up there.
That
We
would
have-
be
We have
legit.
the goalie tandem up there, but I guess we just need to figure out like the weight and balance and stuff for. I don't know, because Rebecca and I would go up, and then we'd have our equipment with us. So I don't know.
Should be fine.
Details still need to be ironed out. We're also in talks with Canlin to do an interview on the ice with someone.
Oh,
We talked about it with Jack last semester.
all
And
right.
he seemed very open
I
to the
like
idea.
that.
But we need to find a way to block out an hour of ice. And like you can get ice time, but I think it's still open, like so other people can be on the ice.
Yeah.
But we're trying to figure out how we can just get like a sheet of ice for an hour to ourselves.
I could probably go ask Brooks.
Rebecca emailed Brooks and is still awaiting a reply.
Oh, yeah.
So
But
if you have some
I see him.
if
So
you
I
have
can
some
just be
connection,
like-
maybe pass the word along.
Oh, yeah.
Um,
I can see what I can do. Put the
let-
feelers out.
There you go. This one seems like a good question for you, being the more energetic guy on the team. What is your go-to dance move?
Ooh, this one's tough. It has to do with a little bit of shimmying.
Okay.
You have the shoulder shimmy, maybe.
Okay.
Or, oh, God. I just kind of move so fluidly. Just
It's
so
just
majestic. I don't even know.
it's just
I don't even know
all
what it's
one
called.
continuous dance move.
It's just looks so good. Like, wow.
There's not even one specific move. It just all flows together so well.
Yeah, I mean, come to Chuck's. I don't know if they're still a thing anymore, but
the mark
last
of a-
year,
It's the mark of a
some people
good,
saw
good
some
dance.
pretty good moves.
Oh gosh, I can only imagine. Let's see. What would be on the gag reel of your life? What did Brett say for this one, Rebecca? I can't remember his answer.
I don't remember, not gonna lie.
Did you not write it down?
No.
Oh, no.
The gag reel?
We're talking like
I don't
funny
know.
moments.
You could pick probably any number of high school encounters. I was a scared little boy.
Do you have any funny hockey moments from your career?
Oh yeah, I got my my bell rung pretty good.
Oh,
I
gosh.
got tossed.
When
Cut
did-
across,
when did this
elbow
happen?
right across the jaw, stick
Oh, my God.
30 feet away. I'm spinning in circles on the ice.
Oh, my. When
It's
did
like
that
the
happen?
concussion test. It was in juniors.
In juniors? Okay.
Yeah.
Were you fine after it, though? No
Oh
concussion?
yeah,
Okay.
after a month.
After a month. Jeez. I would say that one will, that one sounds like it'll stick with you for a while.
Yeah, that one sucked. And I also lived without a front tooth for a while.
Oh,
all throughout
jeez.
juniors.
Oh, my gosh.
So that wasn't too good.
That's crazy.
I
So do
thought
you
it looked
have
good.
like a fake front tooth now then?
Yeah.
Really?
My right front tooth is fake.
Wow, look at that.
That was
Huh.
not even a sentence what I just said too. Jesus.
I think we
It's all
got
right.
it.
All right.
So prior to the show, or while we were planning this, we asked you if you would be okay if we kind of flip the script on you and you
Oh, yeah.
interview us. We've been doing this the past couple of weeks, kind of for like a couple questions from the guys. We want to make it a little bit more of an extended thing. So
All
I don't
right.
know if you have come with questions. We
Oh,
have
yeah.
questions for you.
I got them off
But whatever you got,
the head.
you know,
All right, here
go
we-
for it.
All right, so the first question, you already asked me this one. Why did you choose Lewis? Both of you.
Okay.
All three, maybe. Whatever you guys
we
want.
can throw Jenny in it too. Jenny's
Jenny's
shaking
got a
her
long
head.
college story.
Yeah, Jenny's on like college 4, so that may take a bit. Rebecca,
College
you
4?
wanna start?
That's
Or
legit.
maybe we just go
I
straight
have
to Jenny.
transferred schools 4 times. I have the ultimate college stories.
Where'd
I
you
have
go?
so much experience.
The real question is, where did Jenny not go for college?
Yeah, what school did you I need a chronological order.
Okay, are you ready?
Oh yeah.
So I first started my freshman semester, first semester at Western Kentucky University because I wanted to do sign language, and then I found out that the South is a little too mean and it's a little culturally different from Chicago, and so I decided to transfer. Went to community college, College of DuPage, and then I went to St. Ambrose for a year, got bullied, left.
What?
And now I am
And
here.
now you're here. the 4 college.
Well, welcome to Lewis. Sorry,
Thank
I just
you.
screamed in that. You don't have to turn on the mic all
Jenny has finally made her way to
watch
Lewis after
We were
3 other
joking
colleges.
she's gonna transfer out her last semester.
Just to
You
make
better
it
not.
interesting.
You gotta
Just be
make it to the
different, you
line.
know?
5 colleges in 4
5 and
years.
4? I don't know. You might have to for that. That's kind of cool.
Just to say that. Rebecca, what about you? Why did you choose Lewis?
It was close enough where if I needed to go home I could, but it's also far enough where my parents can't come out every day.
Hey,
And then I was also got a lot of scholarships.
For me, it was the proximity to home. It's like a 2-hour drive. So like close
oh,
enough
yeah,
I
you're
can
Wisco.
Yeah. Close
Yeah.
enough I can drive, pass by a couple quick trips on the way home, you know.
Heck yeah.
But not far enough that I need to like fly, which like my brother went to school in upstate New York and was flying
Where?
to and from. He was in Rochester.
That's where my grandma's from.
Really?
My whole mom's side is from Rochester.
No way.
Did you go to RIT?
He did.
My mom went to RIT.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
my grandma.
It's a small
lived up
world.
in Rochester like her whole life.
That's pretty crazy. Wow.
Yeah.
So he had to fly obviously to and from, and I'm
Yeah,
like, I
of
don't want
course.
to do that. That's like flying's like a whole day. It seems like it just
It
sucks
is,
out of you,
yeah.
and it's not cheap either. You know, gas is
Unless
a
you
lot.
fly a plane.
Unless you fly a plane, yeah, which, you know, could work, but I don't, unfortunately. So it was close, and I got a good scholarship, and they have a good broadcast program, so that's why I chose Lewis, yeah.
It's pretty good. Those are some good stories, actually. Yeah.
Jenny's is by far the best.
Yeah, that one takes the
I
cake.
love
You
hearing
win.
it.
Thank
You
you.
win.
It's my starter. What?
It's your conversation starter? Is that
Yeah.
what you were looking for? There we go.
And then another question.
Okay.
All right. So I know that Mr. Reid over there started playing hockey.
Yes.
How's
somewhat.
that going?
So I was skating prior to coronavirus happened. You know,
Mhm.
kind of like the 4 or 5 weeks before spring break. Then spring break happened and we never came back, and I didn't skate like until I came back down here. But I did just complete an adult learn to skate class at Canlin.
Nice.
So that went pretty well. I'm learning
Good.
more. I can kind of go backwards.
That's good.
That's a start.
That's a good start.
Can't do a crossover yet. We haven't gone that far
Yeah.
yet, but
Those click pretty easy though.
Well,
You'll learn how. You'll like start
hopefully.
sliding one way, and then all of a sudden you'll be like, "Oh, I can cross over and stop," because a stop is essentially a crossover, just harder.
Sure, we'll go with that. I haven't gotten that far yet.
Oh, you will.
Can't hockey stop yet, but I went to one stick and puck as well. I picked up a stick and gloves from the pro shop over at Canlin.
Heck yeah.
But I need to get the rest of the gear before I go back because I feel like I'd be a little
Yes.
bit more comfortable on the ice.
Yeah, it does. It is a little security blanket.
Yeah,
It will
exactly. So if you know anyone that is willing to part with some old hockey equipment,
Yeah.
I
We got a lot of guys. On
I will
the team,
be
so.
I will be happy to take it off their hands.
All right.
But yeah, it's
to
been
know.
it's been going well. I feel like
Good.
I've definitely progressed a lot the past couple of weeks by taking the class, and it's been good to kind of have a teacher that can like show you stuff and you can actually see them doing it
Yeah.
and like almost emulate that. So it was a lot of fun and definitely worth it. Yeah.
Good.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, that's awesome.
It's something that I don't know. I feel like I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I don't know. Hockey's expensive with all the gear and stuff,
Yeah.
and
Seriously.
I have a
Brutal.
little bit more money I like to think to spend on it in college. So now it's a little bit more flexibility with time as well compared to high school. So
Yeah.
it's been good though.
Um,
It's been fun just to like learn something new as well though.
Yeah. It's one of those that like it kind of lights a fire and
Yeah,
it goes pretty quick.
It's very like self-fulfilling to like hit the kind of milestones, Like,
yeah. Right.
Like when like for me like stopping was kind of a little bit of a hurdle, especially with my left foot because just did not want to cooperate. But like
My left foot either.
when-
No, I couldn't do it.
when it finally clicks though, it's like the best feeling ever. So you're like,
Right.
I can do it, and then like you can just do it consistently, and then of course I get like back out there the next time, and I'm having the same problems. But like when stuff
It'll
starts to
click.
click though, it just
Yeah.
starts rolling, and you're like, this feels good. So it's been good though, yeah.
All right. No sneeze.
No sneeze. False alarm.
Coronavirus. You guys watch Chris D'Elia's podcast?
I do not know.
Oh my God, it is hilarious.
Has he been?
Guys,
I imagine talking a lot about the pandemic,
yeah,
as everyone
he
has.
just does that. He just goes coronavirus.
That's great.
Legit.
What else you got for us, Dylan?
All right. So, if you could, okay. Let me regroup real quick.
Okay. No worries.
You had to lose one body part, like gone. What would it be?
That's it. Ooh.
Anywhere. I know, right? It's tough.
Jeez.
What would you lose?
Hey, don't turn it back on me, guy.
I want to hear your answer after we answer.
All right, yeah, I can do that.
What body part would I lose?
Fingers are tough. You use them.
You can lose a kidney and still be fine, right?
Yes.
Is,
I guess it's an easy way out.
is that the cop-out answer?
Yeah.
Do you want me to go for something a little bit more
Robust.
more robust, if that's
Yeah.
the word?
I'm gonna say my left ear because I think my hearing's worse in that ear.
Okay, see, that's a good answer.
I mean,
Oh.
I already have crap hearing to begin with, so.
But, yes, but you used it and you answered the question in a very good way.
I try.
Yeah, have fun being that one.
I can't, honestly. I don't know. I want to say like an eye. I don't know if that would
An
work.
eye?
I mean, like, I already wear correction in my eyes.
Okay.
So,
All
like,
right. Just eyes.
without
Ugh.
contacts, I'm, like, basically blind anyway. So, like,
So it's like, why not? So that's
Why not?
another good answer.
yeah, maybe something like that. Jenny, would you lose any body parts?
One body part that I'm thinking of, I can't really say on the air.
Okay.
But I can tell you after if you really. But I would think
No, I
that
know what you're
like
saying.
maybe my right leg, because I have
Right leg.
Yes.
No, actually, prosthetics are good now.
because
You'd be faster.
I have Oscarslager, which is a
What is
knee
that?
problem. So I have
I've
four
heard of that
knees.
before.
Wait, what?
I have 4 knees.
How does that work?
So like the bone pushes up on your knee and creates like a bump that creates like another knee
You learn
almost.
this in class.
And
I've heard of this.
it's so
I've never heard of
painful
this.
sometimes. And I'm ready to lose it.
Is it only on your right leg?
Yeah, but my other leg, it started to form when I was little, but it stopped.
Huh.
That's legit.
Wow, that's another good answer.
Yeah.
Wow. How about you, Dylan? What body part would you lose?
I would go with it's gonna be a big one. My pointer finger on my left hand. First off, left side useless. Second, my finger's already extremely screwed up.
Okay. Oh, yeah, just a
So
bit.
I don't have any movement or feeling in the front of my finger.
Oh, my gosh.
So it wouldn't be anything.
Yeah. See, I couldn't lose anything on my left hand because I'm a lefty, so I would just be stuck. I couldn't write.
You're the devil.
I'm like,
That sounds so relaxing. I've like caught myself like 5 times, like listening to myself,
just like
and then I
hearing
forget.
yourself in the headset.
Yeah, so my stuttering has been from that.
Oh, I've been stuttering the entire show. You're
That's
fine.
It's tough.
What other questions?
All right.
I'm liking this so
You
far.
could
These are good
live
ones.
anywhere in the world. Where would it be? And it would be entirely paid for.
Oh.
Dream house, wherever you would live. And if you want to go in there, throw in a dream job.
Oh, see, the dream job just throws it all off.
The dream job? Okay, screw the dream job.
Italy.
Italy?
Yeah.
It's a good choice.
But if I had the dream job, then it would need to be like Canada or U.S. because it would be hockey.
Oh, Canada.
Rebecca would just get a really nice home in Chicago and work for the Hawks.
They got some pretty good hockey in Europe.
That's true.
That's true. You could live in Russia, Rebecca, and work for the KHL.
Dear God,
I
you'd get
could.
murdered. You won't get paid either.
Maybe not the KHL then.
you
They have a league in Australia.
can work for like the Swiss league.
One of my
Oh, that wouldn't be bad.
one of my buddies played there.
Australia wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
If I were to live anywhere, I would say France.
France?
France.
Why?
So I'm a big cycling fan.
Oh,
So
me too.
Tour de France, I could just work for NBC and just be the dude on the back of a motorbike with a camera. That
That'd
would
be
be a cool
legit.
job. That
That
would
would
be
be
like a
awesome.
dream broadcast job. But that would be cool to live because you have a lot of cool places to ride. I mean, you have like a ton of mountains and stuff. You know?
Yeah.
It's like
And
endless
it's gorgeous.
possibilities. Yeah, it looks great. I mean, I haven't been there yet, but hopefully I will someday.
So you like cycling, huh?
I do, yes. Yeah.
All right. I do too.
Nice.
I started riding a fixie over the summer.
Oh,
Fixed
nice,
geared, yeah.
nice.
50 miles. Just ripping it.
Yeah, I started riding a road bike when I was a freshman in high school,
Oh, wow.
and I just stuck with it, and it's been my main form of fitness, and it's been
What
great.
bike you have?
I have a Specialized
Mm.
bike. I don't have it with me at
Diverge.
school because I have an LA. I don't have that. I didn't have that much money back in high school.
Yeah, they are. Incredibly expensive.
People
Incredibly.
that don't know bikes will try to talk bikes with me, and I'll be like, "How much do you think like a starter bike and a high-end one is?" And they're like, "I think 1,000 to 2,000." I'm like, "Boy, are you wrong?" You know? 'Cause,
Yeah.
like, bikes are well over like 10 grand now.
Yeah,
And like
it's
people
incredible.
don't. It's crazy.
Yeah,
it-
Darcy's got an unreal road bike. He also likes to cycle. We went up to Chicago and we rode around over the
Nice.
summer. Stopped
That's
and got a
great.
few adult beverages.
It was good this past summer because I was able to go home and ride again. My dad rode back when I was younger.
Oh.
But then he got into an accident, and having kids, he just kind of stepped away from it for a
Yeah.
bit. But got back into it in like February of this year. So we
Oh,
pretty much
good for
rode the
him.
whole summer. So that was really cool. That was a
That's
fun,
awesome.
kind of fun bonding experience as well. But yeah, France would be a great spot for biking though, because there's
Yes,
just
it would.
mountains and cool sights galore. Yeah,
And coffee.
and coffee and just
I got good coffee.
the whole French atmosphere. I feel, there's just
And the
that,
women.
that European feel to it.
That'd be cool.
Jenny, where would you want to live?
Australia.
Australia?
The only thing would be the bugs. Like, I'm not a bug person.
I-
so it kind of like.
I'm not a bug.
But if you
Bug
live
guy
in like
either.
one of the cities, though, like how much of a problem are the bugs? Like,
I don't know.
Are you gonna have,
I
like,
see
a
some pretty big
tarantula?
spiders in Romeoville.
you're gonna have like a tarantula
Yeah.
just strolling downtown Sydney, just
I'll have an AK-47 waiting for him.
ready to go.
Blast him the next week.
But if it was like for a dream job, I would move to LA and I would want to work for David Dobrik because I think it would be just so much fun.
You could be an assistant.
He's from
like-
Chicago, right?
Yeah, he's from
yeah,
Vernon Hills.
Vernon Hills, yeah.
Ah.
Yeah. I was like completely binge watching his stuff in quarantine because I had
See-
nothing better to do.
I don't like the way he looks. He's too happy. and I know it's fake.
It's because he has so much money.
It's just
He has said that he fakes happiness on camera.
Because
so.
SeatGeek.
Don't we all, though?
see, I don't like that.
Yeah, I
But
feel
that is
like,
true. That's a profound statement right there.
I feel like if you watch the stuff from the other people in the vlog squad, like from their channel, like if you watch like Jason's stuff, I feel like you had a very different David in those videos.
Oh,
know?
I'm sure there is. I spend my time on YouTube watching like cycling and random like. You still heard that? And I pressed the cough
My
button.
microphone.
Perfect. That button works awesome.
I think we had the same problem last year, too.
Oh, jeez. But yeah, I just watch a bunch of like chiropractic stuff.
Did you watch like the videos of like cracking people's backs and stuff? Did you
No,
watch that
I
stuff?
watch the videos on like where they talk about it.
Got it. Okay.
I don't
Okay.
really care to watch like the ASMR.
Yeah, like people love that. And
I
Yeah.
love them so much.
Yeah, there's like no. I can't do the ASMR.
Just no.
It makes me feel weird.
I would go to a chiropractor just so I could like hear the sounds.
It is legit. That's why I kind of want to be one.
You don't have any problem with your back, Jenny. You just like how it sounds.
I do have problems with my back. I have
Oh,
Everybody's
scoliosis,
got
but
problems with their
Well.
back. That's why I'm gonna always have a job.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah, the medical field I feel is a pretty safe one, you know.
Yeah, until all surgeries are done by little tiny things.
That's true,
Yeah.
yeah. Ah,
The
that's
Da
the only thing.
Vinci. They're called.
What other questions you got?
Oh
for
yeah,
us,
it's
Dylan?
me. I'm waiting for you to say something. I'm sorry.
We got
All right.
got a good conversation there, so I can't blame you.
And then this is going to be a favorite book.
Favorite
I started
book?
reading, so
Okay.
favorite book.
I haven't read a book in so long.
That's how I was, and then I got so bored, so incredibly bored.
Favorite book.
I
Are
am
you looking up books
dyslexic,
right
so
now?
I cannot
I gotta
read.
think about the books I've all read.
I can't even remember the last book I read.
I got back into reading.
Fahrenheit 451.
That's
Actually,
a good
that
book.
might have been from my summer class. I didn't like it, though.
You didn't like Fahrenheit 451?
No.
What?
I never read
As
it.
Kristen
I got
would
an
say,
A on the
that
book
book
report.
needs to burn.
All the teachers, I've never,
Oh my gosh.
ever read a book for a book report.
Spark notes.
Ever.
You SparkNote it?
Yeah, that's what I
And
told my teacher,
I've
too.
gotten an A in every reading class that was
That's
based
impressive.
off papers.
That's impressive. What's my favorite book? I'm reading one right now. It's by Chris Hadfield. He's an astronaut.
Yeah.
And now I'm blanking on the
I
name
watch
of
those
it.
videos on YouTube.
What is the name of this book? Oh my gosh. It's called An Astronaut's Guide to Life on Earth. So it's kind of like his life as an
wait.
astronaut.
This was on one of the YouTube. He mentioned it.
Probably
He
was.
mentioned it, yeah.
But it talks about like his life along with like small life lessons sprinkled in there, and it's actually really well written and it's really
Yeah.
interesting. So I'm enjoying that one. I'm reading it now, so I don't know if I'd say it's like my favorite book of all time.
But it's up there.
It as of right now it is. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. Jenny, do you have any favorite books?
Well, I am dyslexic, so I cannot read. I actually hate reading. It's so horrible. The last book that I ever enjoyed was called Smile. It was a coloring book.
That's
Hey,
fair.
those are the best kind of books.
That's fair.
Those are good. I had to do that for rehab for my concussion. I had to color. I had
Interesting.
to color and do number things. I like
Interesting.
really screwed myself.
Wow.
Yeah. But it's okay.
It's okay now. Any other questions for us?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Do you have like a whole list in your head that we're going through now?
Yeah, pretty much. This
Okay.
one you guys asked me, but I'm interested to know.
Okay.
On a desert island,
Ah.
two things. One person. Who does it be?
We can bring only one person on the deserted
Only
island?
one person.
Wow. You get two people and you give us one?
Oh, I didn't even say anybody.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I
On the
can't do it.
team or just in general?
In general, anybody.
Ah. I'm going to bring my brother. Because
All
I
right.
feel like we get along pretty well.
That's good.
And like I think we'd be able to hatch a plan to get off the island.
Or
Hopefully.
you just stay there and
Or
make
we
like
could just
a
stay there.
country.
There you
Probably
go.
what I'd do.
Wherever the island
Well,
is.
You couldn't, because you're the only two people there.
That's true.
So never mind.
That would get really boring. You find a way to communicate with people, and instead of having them come save you, you have them come to the island to join you,
That could work.
and you just make like a whole new.
Does that island
empire.
have internet? Then from there.
That's a problem. You bring
Who
like
knows?
come to the island, but bring the hotspot along.
There you go.
We gotta
we'll
get
just have people
connected.
bring supplies.
There you go, yeah. So instead of escaping, you just build your own village there. That'd be kind of cool, honestly. Rebecca, who would you bring to the island?
Kristen, if you're listening, I'm sorry, but I'm going to bring Jenny.
Oh, feel it, Kristen.
I really hope she's not
Feel
listening.
it.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry.
Everybody in the car.
Jenny just blew out everyone's car stereo
Jenny's
right there.
I have extra
responsible
hearing
for
aid
yours.
at the house if they need.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
Jenny, who would you bring? Now Jenny brings Kristen, and Kristen brings Rebecca, and there's this awkward triangle of no one
Then there's
bringing
just
each
fighting.
other.
I thought of Kristen. Kristen was my first thing. I was like, she would be entertaining.
No way.
That
if
is true.
You're not entertaining enough, Rebecca.
No, I'm not. I don't care. Well, Jenny has been entertained by what I can and can't hear.
Oh, I've been
Well,
asking her
every time
questions
something
all the
What do you mean
time.
can and can't?
So I have a hearing loss.
Well, yeah, I remember that. But like, is there like sounds?
Yeah,
the
so,
fire
like-
alarm?
I couldn't hear the fire alarm going off in my
Really?
room.
Is it like the high pitch, high frequency?
Jenny, would you say it's
I don't
high
know how you
frequency?
can't hear the
I
fire
would
alarm.
say,
'cause
yeah,
that thing
because
is
it's
so
either.
loud.
Because it's so low and the type of frequency of how high and like thin it is that your hearing probably can't pick it up anyways.
Yeah. Nutty.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's not a.
That's
They
not
need
good.
to have like a fail safe in there. If they hear a fire alarm, then like maybe a haptic buzz. I don't know.
But at least you saw me jump up and grab my cat.
Yeah, so that's how I knew it went off.
You guys have a cat.
She is an emotional sport cat, yeah. That's another
cats
thing.
are
I can't
raw.
hear him purr unless I'm holding him.
Yeah, you feel it. You probably
Yeah.
feel it. You don't even hear it. You probably just feel it. I never hear my cat's purr, but I can feel it.
Can't feel the fire alarm, though.
No.
Unfortunately.
That stuff would make me. Oh. Hate it.
That'd be a little frustrating.
Yeah, it would. Let's see. Wow. I feel like I had a lot more in my head. I was like, oh, then I could lead to this. I was trying to be very strategic about it,
Okay.
but then I got here and then
Getting
it
like the
kind
follow-up questions and everything, too.
tried to.
You tried to.
What's your favorite place to vacation?
Ooh.
Doesn't even have to be like
Does it have to be a place you've already been or a place you want
no.
to go?
Like if
Okay.
you like the beach and you've always wanted to go somewhere.
Oh, okay.
I see you don't like the
I
the
don't
beach.
like the beach.
No.
I'm not a big beach person either. I'm not a
No?
big water person in general.
Really?
Maybe it's because I'm horrible at swimming, but
You live right by a lake.
yeah, but
How
it's
do you-
also Lake Michigan. Do you know how awful the Wisconsin part of Lake Michigan is?
It is, but
like
you
dead
know,
fish.
Nobody ever talks about it
There's
out
like
there.
Yeah, because no one wants to talk about it. There's like
Yeah.
dead fish everywhere.
so I shouldn't have gone in the lake by my house.
No. Jenny, the water's like brown.
Brackish.
It's
It's
bad.
green
It's not
by my
brackish,
house.
Okay,
so
that's not any better, but
It's green. That's
Yes.
called algae. That's not water. Just swimming in
That-
grass.
that's not good. Dream vacation spot.
I highly recommend anything all inclusive. So just say anywhere with an all inclusive.
Rebecca, you have any thoughts on this one? I gotta think.
I'm gotta think too.
I would go to Florida. I've
Where
only
in
been to
Florida?
Florida one time in my life, and I want to go back to Disney World because it was
Oh.
amazing.
It's my home.
Parshall knows a thing or two about
Yeah.
Florida,
Sarasota.
or as Justin says, Florida.
Florida. God. That drives me up a wall.
Oh, let's see, place I would visit. I feel like it would need to be something like outdoorsy to do. Like I'm not
Okay.
one to like go on a vacation and just like
Booze.
lay on a beach all day. You know,
And
like I like to
booze.
do more stuff. Where would I go?
I'd like to go back to South Dakota.
South Dakota.
That'd be cool.
Wow. I don't think I've
Yeah.
ever heard that in a sentence. I'd like to go back to South Dakota. Why?
Rebecca's the only
Um,
person that appreciates South
Yeah,
Dakota.
I guess so. My family went on like a driving tour, I guess you could say,
Yeah.
and I just thought it was really pretty, and I felt like
You could.
Are you listening to yourself?
yeah.
It's so
We have
hard.
like the 3-second delay, and it's really messing with me. And I lost my train of thought.
You took a driving, like a
We took a
cross
driving
country.
too, yeah, and I felt like it was really rushed. So
was
just
rushed?
make it longer.
All right. That's a good one.
I would. I want to visit more like the national parks.
Oh, you should.
Because
we should call in Nick Mate one day.
I've been seeing his stuff on Instagram, and
Yeah,
I'm
he's,
insanely jealous. My
yeah,
brother
he's
and
a
I went
big
to
outdoors
Utah
guy.
for spring break, and that was really cool. But like
That's-
even like some of the places
almost
in
went there.
Canada, like Moraine Lake and Banff, that would be really cool. I'd want to go there, or like I don't know. Just,
Oh,
there's just, like,
Moose.
a lot of
He lived
yeah,
at the house.
there's like a lot of cool stuff. Like I don't know, there's like a lot of cool like national parks and stuff that would be fun to see around the country.
And they're so gorgeous. Banff is legit.
Banff looks so cool.
That's the
Like-
first question. Write it down right now. When you call in Nick Mate,
Nick Mate?
ask him about Banff.
Cause he's been there, hasn't he? I'm jealous.
No, but he
No?
always would say
He always talks
to
about
Moose because he's from Alberta.
Ah.
I think it's Alberta. I always get it screwed up. But he's like, hey, you ever been to Banff? Like all the time. Like he's never said it before.
Yeah, Nick this past summer was just posting a ton of pictures about all the places he went to. Like,
I was supposed to be there with him too.
Were you really?
Yeah, I was gonna go.
He went to Arches. I was there, and then he
Let's
went
see,
to
pull it
Grand
up.
Teton. You know, fun fact about the Utah trip. So we flew into Vegas, and we're at the
Vegas.
We flew into Vegas. We started in Vegas, ended in Salt Lake City. And on the flight, a couple rows ahead of me, was David Pickell and his girlfriend flying into Vegas.
What?
Yeah, so they were
No
going.
way.
They were going on like a backpacking trip in Utah,
I know that. Yeah, they.
and we're flying
was last summer, right?
Flying last spring for spring
Spring,
break.
yeah.
But like he said that he saw me in the airport. He kind of looked at me. He's like he looks kind of familiar, and like we saw each other because we didn't really talk to each other
Yeah.
until baggage claim. But I'm like, I know him, and it was just like I
That's
don't know,
crazy.
coincidence that we were that I was flying out of Chicago and he was on the same flight. I'm like, wow, look at that.
That's crazy.
Probably more national parks would be cool to visit though.
Yeah.
I don't know. Those are the.
I've been to Yellowstone. It's pretty fun.
We went to Zion, and Zion is just like
Is that over there?
it's in it's in Utah, kind of.
Utah.
Like southwestern part of Utah.
Okay.
It was our first stop that we drove to after Vegas, but just like there's like it's crazy. Like
How
the whole
many
stuff is-
thousands did you win in Vegas?
We we started in Vegas and we actually didn't do any gambling. 'Cause
What?
You have to be 21 to gamble in Vegas?
Are you not 21?
I was only
always
20 at the
forget.
time.
Okay.
At the time,
You're
I
21
wasn't.
now, though, right?
Yes. Yeah.
I'm older than you, though, by a year, right?
Yes, I believe so. How old are you? Are you 21 still?
Are you 22 yet?
No, I'm 21.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. But no, we
thought you
didn't do
might
any
have been
gambling.
22.
But like we went to T-Mobile Arena and the Knights practice facility.
It's legit.
Had
I'm not wearing my hat.
had to do some shopping. You
Oh,
know?
that's where I got my hat. Is that where you got your phone case?
No, I ordered my phone case online.
Oh, yeah. That's probably smarter.
But had to do some shopping there. But then we drove same day that we flew into Vegas. We drove to where Zion was. So we
That's
kind of
sick.
spent like a day at each park and went through a whole week. But that was cool. Definitely would want
That's
to do that
sick.
again though.
Yeah, that sounds really
It
fun.
was cool.
Sounds really, really
What
fun.
else you got for us question wise?
Um,
Are we reaching the end of the list, or is there
I
still
think
more
so,
hidden up
but
there?
I probably have a lot.
Rebecca has
my
the
head,
list
I
of
just-
questions that we have for you, if you would like to look off of those.
No, I want to do it myself.
Oh.
I want to do it myself.
Okay.
This is my time.
Unassisted.
All right. These are just a speed round, okay?
Okay.
Chocolate, vanilla,
Chocolate.
Like for ice cream or just chocolate vanilla?
just flavors.
Chocolate.
Okay.
Vanilla.
Vanilla? What?
Okay. Reese's, Butterfinger.
Reese's.
Butterfinger.
Reese's.
Yeah, Butterfinger. Wrong answer.
Sorry.
Still good though. Still good.
But compared to Reese's, though, like there's no contest.
No comparison. Yeah. Okay. White Claw, beer.
Ooh, that's really hard.
They're like technically the same. I believe they're malt beverage.
Isn't one technically
White
a
Claw's-
seltzer? It's considered a seltzer.
It's a malt beverage.
What?
Jesus, I just
What is a malt beverage?
heard myself. I don't know.
I think
it
I
just
would
has
do
malt.
beer.
Beer?
I don't know. There's like a weird taste to White Claw sometimes.
I hear you. It's bitter.
I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of either, honestly.
All right.
Yeah.
Red or white wine? I just started getting into wine, so
You're a wine connoisseur now.
yeah.
What's like
wine
the
and
word for it?
whiskey.
Like a wine expert. There's like some word for it.
Connoisseur?
No, there's like specific for wine.
Really?
I think it starts with an S or something. I can't remember it
I'll
now.
become one.
I don't know.
Get back to you guys on that.
I don't know. The only wine I've ever had was church wine, and that was always red wine, and it was horribly dry, so I'm not the person to ask.
Yeah, that's...
I'm going to say red.
White.
You're red?
Jenny
Yeah,
said-
see, I like cold. I like red more. If it's room temperature, I like... Wait, no, hold on. I'm trying to articulate this right.
trying to get your sentence.
It
I
doesn't
like
help that you can
cold
hear
red
yourself.
wine. I don't like it warm. I'll drink it. But I prefer cold white wine over cold red. Long story short, I like white wine. And I also like red.
Did everyone keep up with that all right?
Yeah. So sometimes I just start talking and hope I find myself.
You just gotta find the answer somewhere in there. That's fair. I feel like we all get that.
Especially with hearing myself
I know.
flipping me off.
It's like very faint. I don't know how loud it is for you guys, but it's just
It's
like
really loud.
Oh, it's really loud. Oh, it's just like very faint for me.
Oh, yeah, no.
It's like really loud for you guys.
My voice sounds way different than I thought. Way different. It's all right, though.
Ah, my mom just sent the word. It's a sommelier.
Sommelier.
That's it.
Hmm.
There we go.
Isn't that a country in Africa?
No.
That's Somalia.
I know, but what do they call the Somalians? Somalias. I don't know. I don't know.
I think you're the only person that would ask that question, honestly.
The world may never know.
Oh, my gosh. What else we got for the speed round?
Oh man, I really should have had. I should have wrote the speed one down.
The speed one
That
was
would have been a good one. Oh, here we go. Back, stomach, or side sleeper.
Oh, I'm like a side or stomach, depending on the night.
Okay.
Not my back, though.
Not
I'm a
the back.
side.
Yeah.
I'll usually like roll from shoulder to shoulder until I find something that's comfortable.
Hug a pillow.
I don't hug
You
a
hug
pillow.
one?
No,
Mm.
I should try that though.
Yeah,
I need
you
to get a
should.
pillow to
Should
hug
do it.
first though. Started using the sleep tracking on my watch as well. You know,
Mhm.
makes me feel very like tech savvy, even though I don't do anything with the data I get from it. But
Oh, I got the Whoop.
that's right, you are a Whoop guy, yeah.
I am. I'm a nerd. I love it.
Because the Whoop just gives you like a ton of data, right?
Oh yeah,
Like everything you could possibly imagine.
it's incredible.
How do you charge it? Because isn't the whole point is that like you never take it off?
Yeah, there's just like a battery pack that slides over and then it starts
Interesting.
charging.
Got it.
Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, you can take it off. I'd do it,
Sure.
but
Huh. Okay.
rather not.
Got it. Jenny, what do you for sleeping? Did you answer? I couldn't remember.
I did not,
Oh.
but I feel like more like stomach and side, but like I could do any of them really.
And fall asleep anywhere.
If you really,
Yes.
yeah.
Standing up.
Jenny really
sitting
needs
down.
to, you know, she can fall asleep. That's fair.
I could fall asleep on this chair. I could just like lean back and like close my eyes and I would be out like
I
a
could
light.
rip a
That's
nice nap
impressive.
in here.
This is the room that Mary takes naps in. She just lays on the floor.
I need a key to this place. But I'm like never on campus now.
There's a lot of good
Kinda
sleeping
sucks.
spots on the, or around the station. We got the couch in the office, which we will not
I
name.
wouldn't sleep on that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Why not?
It looks like it's gonna fall apart. Like
Hmm.
it's like an old wicker couch.
Oh, perfect. I think I've seen it. I definitely have seen it.
You may have,
Yeah.
but it's just not in good shape.
It's like right in that room.
yeah,
Yeah.
Right- yeah,
yep,
on
like
the left
right around
side.
the door. Yeah,
Walk in, yeah.
yep, yeah. What other
I have
questions
seen
we
it.
got?
Um,
The sleeping one was good.
We're gonna go with hot or cold when you sleep.
Cold.
Frigid.
Cold.
I have to be
frigid.
warm when I sleep. I
Really?
cannot sleep when I'm cold.
You are a lefty and you like the warmth.
Yeah.
Do we need any more? Does your skin burn when you walk through one of these doors on campus with the cross above it?
You know. Are you saying that like a devil worship?
Yeah, you got the lefty. And you like it. You like everything warm.
I don't know. I just can't sleep when I'm cold. Or else I'll just be
It's
like.
cold, so you cuddle up under the blanket.
Yeah.
You just pass
But like
out.
I'm also like, okay, so in like summer, do you guys just set it really cold and then just have a ton of blankets?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
See, I'm
I
someone.
set it cold and have like a sheet.
I'm someone in the summer who will like set it like not warm but not cold, like comfortable, and then just have a sheet. Like I don't like having.
Okay,
a ton
that's respectable.
I don't have a
It
ton of
equates to
blankets.
cold.
I don't have a ton of blankets in the summer because then I feel like it's like I don't want a ton of blankets in the summer.
Yeah.
You know, like what is this? Like it's not winter. I don't want to feel like I'm in a sleeping bag in the summer. You
That's
know?
true.
I want to have like
Good point.
as little blankets as possible in the summer.
I
Good
feel
point.
like dudes most of the time don't have that many blankets though.
Oh no, I'm stocked. I'm stocked. I got one at like every corner. Every corner.
We had one really cold winter back in high school, and I put like 5 blankets on my bed, and it still wasn't warm enough.
That's incredible,
I don't
but
know
it is
why.
Wisco.
It is Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Wisconsin winters are all sorts
Remember
of fun.
waking up at like negative 20 degrees in like December.
Yeah, we had those
the
days
very
where they were
beginning.
like negative 50 with the wind chill.
It's incredible.
Those are crazy. And they said like you could only be outside for like 10 minutes or something like that before you got like
At
frostbite or
most,
something.
before
Yeah.
you die.
Yeah, it was crazy. So like my dad and I would need to like go out and like run the cars every day to make sure they don't like
Yeah.
croak from the cold, and that was crazy.
Sorry, everybody, for these awesome
That's
pauses.
fine.
This is fantastic.
No worries.
Wow. That might be it. That might be all of it. Huh?
That may be it.
Yeah, I think that's it for the so-called speed round.
One that I have for you, I noticed on your way in.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a new Flyers hockey hat that you're wearing?
Yes, it is.
Nice. New
got the,
new releases coming out.
What's that?
New merch line for the season possibly for
I
Flyers
hope.
hockey.
I don't even know where these came from. We got them at our golf outing.
Oh, okay,
Before
got
I
it.
knew it, I just had a new hat in my hand.
There you go.
Yeah, I think
That looks
the
good.
lovely people over at Darcy Buick GMC. You ever heard? Yep. Thanks
I
you to
see it
them.
on like half
Shout
the car
out
bumpers
to
around
Darcy
here.
and Fat Ricky's.
Fat
Just wanna-
Ricky's is a sponsor of the team, or
They were. We had like a lot, and McDonald's and
Really?
like some realtor group. We had
Wow.
like 18 sponsors.
that's
Yeah.
impressive. Wow.
Yeah, it was a good golf outing. It
Yeah,
was fun.
that's good. How did you golf?
Oh God, just what you think. Fantastic.
Who was the best on the team that day?
Oh, I don't know, but Ernie. It was Nick came back. Nick Mate came back.
Okay.
So it was Nick, Ernie, Sharpie, and then Ernie's brothers, 2 brothers, and they were lighting it up pretty good. Ernie made a legit putt.
Okay.
Legit. It was good. Might have been an eagle.
Oh,
Might have
wow.
been 2 under.
Look at that.
I don't know.
We're gonna need to ask him about it when we get him on.
Yeah. He made a good one.
Nice. Make sure to make a note of that, Rebecca, so we don't forget
Ask
that
him
one.
about his golfing.
Ernie's golfing.
The
Yep.
Lizard King.
The Lizard King.
The Lizard King.
Where does that come from?
The Office.
Oh, okay.
Bob
I
Kazamakis.
honestly haven't watched The Office a ton. You're probably gonna add that to the list of things that's wrong with me, along with being a lefty and sleeping
can add
warm.
that
That's
to the
just
list
the
is wrong with
cherry
me.
on top.
That just really pushes it over the edge
Wow.
for me. Oh gosh.
How do you go to bed at night?
Very warmly.
Yeah, warm. How do you sleep at night? Very good, actually.
How did the fundraising go at the golf outing though? Because that's like a way to raise money for the team essentially. from
Yeah,
what I
we did.
understand.
We did really well.
That's good.
We did a lot.
Nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
a lot more than I thought.
And I imagine that helps to cover ice time and all the other
Yes.
fees that come in with running a hockey team because
Yeah, being
it's
the locker
expensive.
room.
Yeah,
Yeah, we have to like. It's ours. But,
Sure.
I mean, we still have to like pay for it
sure.
to like only have us in there.
Yeah, I imagine because Canlin outside of season uses it for other stuff, correct? Because you guys kind of have it like
Rarely.
Rarely, okay.
Yeah, but they do.
keeps-
They'll throw a team in there when they need to.
Kind of like a backup one almost.
Yeah, I think they use it more or less for the employees. Like the employees can go out in there for like their men's league.
Got
and
it.
then they'll use it.
Fair
Yeah.
enough. Fair enough. I'm trying to think if we have any other questions, Rebecca. Do you have anything that? I have to look at our list. We always have this long list.
Do we
of
have
questions.
any ad reads?
Oh,
I get to read an ad.
we do not. We don't have any sponsors because we really can't be sponsored because we're.
You listen to
college,
Spin
unfortunately.
Chicklets?
I've listened to a couple other episodes. I don't listen to it religiously though.
They're funny.
We could just be sponsored by water. There's a YouTuber that I watched who's he was a former college hockey player that would just choose random sponsors. We had like water the one day
Oh,
as a sponsor to stay hydrated, or like he was sponsored
Speed
by
Stick?
like beans
beans?
because beans, yeah, you know they were just
Hey.
like the superfood, you know.
We're sponsored today by Tesla.
Tesla, I wish we were.
Elon Musk, if you get angry, feel it, buddy.
Send us a Tesla, please.
I'll review one. I'm going to tell them it's going to suck.
That would be a great vehicle
Get a
to
new one.
get to haul the stuff over to the rink for our broadcasts.
Makes
Boom.
sense.
The official,
Very fuel efficient.
The official vehicle.
Get it? Doesn't have any gas in there.
Let's see what else we have. One thing we want to touch on. We've been asking the guys about the arm wrestling champion of the team and who it would be. And
It's probably me.
A lot of people did
your
say
name
that.
has come up almost every time. You've almost been a unanimous pick. Would you like to defend that claim as why you would be the best arm wrestling person?
I'm a stallion.
You're a stallion.
I'm a stallion. That's it.
Someone said, was it Brett that mentioned Pico or Murphy's?
Yeah.
About them joining in? Would you be able to take down either of the coaches?
I'm sure Pico would say something otherwise, but I could probably send him into next week.
What about Mark?
I don't really know. He might have some hidden strength. I don't
Mark
really
just
know.
has a hidden
I'll just
strength.
stay just to stir the pot. Yeah.
Stir
why
the
not?
pot, yeah. They're listening and you show up for next practice and they're like, so, Dylan.
I would do it. I'd have to. But I probably wouldn't fare as good as it seems in my head right now.
One last question from us. If you were a DJ on WLRA, which you very likely could be if you would like airtime, what would your
Sick.
DJ name be?
Well, first off, my initials are DJ. So DJ Parshall. There you go. That's my name.
Simple, but I like it.
There's some funny DJ names.
There
It's
are.
like there was a guy at Chuck's. His name was DJ Spinal Tap.
Interesting.
Excuse me? No.
I guess whatever gets
Great.
the
I mean,
viewers.
great dude. Great
Yeah.
dude. I just didn't like the name.
But just the name. One more actually that I just thought of. So the question of spending a day in your teammates' shoes. Many people
Gore.
many people have said that they would like to spend the day in your shoes.
Really?
So if someone were to spend the day in your shoes, what would be some things they would experience in the life of Dylan Parshall?
Oh, God. They'd have so much fun. They'd have so much fun. I just play games in my head all day. I literally live in a fantasy world.
Do you just have like a constant like ongoing game and like conversation with yourself just all day, just about something, whatever it may be?
Pretty much.
Just like your internal monologue is just going off.
It's hilarious.
It's just going 100.
And I say everything that pops in my head, too. Majority of the time, anyway.
I can see that.
So I don't want to get, like, in trouble.
That's
Murdered.
fair. Let's see. I'm trying to think of a good question to end it on. Oh, here's one. We'll end on this one. How would your best friend describe you?
I got to think of a PJ, like a PG one. Just a lighthearted presence in a room. Can make everybody laugh, can talk to everybody
Yeah.
for hours about anything. And I'll still act like I know what I'm talking about. See, there it was again. You hear the stutter? This stupid playback. And my pauses have been long because I'm waiting for it to finish before I start talking the next.
You're waiting for your voice to finish even though it already has.
Yeah,
That's
it's
tricky.
crazy.
Well, I think that is all the questions we have, unless you've thought of some other ones for us that have popped into your head.
Oh, yeah, one superpower. I think I asked this last time.
Ah, superpower.
I think you said, somebody said flying, I believe. I don't know. Maybe I'm making this up.
I remember
don't know.
last time Zach had some good questions. Like Zach was asking is water wet? Like he was throwing out those ones. But
I can actually answer
superpower?
that for you. Yes. I believe that when the act of having the molecules of water indeed makes it wet.
So you're in the water is wet. I don't know.
I am.
I've thought about it. Like, does water make things wet? You know, like
Or is water wet?
Is wetness like a property of water that it has, or something that it like gives, or like does it need to be wet to give the wetness? Like,
You
I
could
don't
touch ice. It's still water. It's wet.
that's true. That's a mind
Who
bender.
knows?
What was your original
knows?
question? I got distracted, honestly.
I can't even remember.
Oh, it's superpower.
superpower.
Superpower. There we
Yeah.
go.
Reading minds.
Rebecca, what would you have? Like supersonic hearing?
Oh my
Rebecca goes from
God.
having trouble hearing to just being able to hear everything.
I would hate
The
that.
complete
I would
180.
also. I mean, all things considering, I feel like that's kind of a good thing in some cases. Fire alarms literally are the devil. Reed loves them.
Yeah. I don't know, my hearing aids are Bluetooth, so I get into trouble during class.
You put on music?
Music, movies.
That's legit. Do they sound good?
Portia's like, where do
Are they
I
like,
get some of
do
those?
they sound good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Both.
Wow.
I wouldn't get them, but if I had to, or I had the choice, but
Well, yeah, yeah, of course. But, hey, they sound good. Like, that's
might as well.
it's a pretty good set of earbuds, right? At the
There you
same
go.
time, you get 2 birds, 1 stone.
They're a little
Fair enough.
expensive, but
Yes.
I think
They are.
my superpower, I think it would be fun to teleport. That would be pretty cool.
Oh, that would be kind
I
of
would
cool.
never need to like draw, like even with flying, like flying's cool, but you still got to go through the process of flying. Exactly.
you're
You
gone.
can just be there.
Yeah.
Like wouldn't need to drive, wouldn't need to walk, wouldn't need to do anything. Wouldn't need to worry about showing up late anywhere. It would be great.
You would just be there.
I'd just be there. Yeah.
You'd wait for like 58 and you go,
Yep.
and
Boom.
then you're there.
Exactly.
59
Perfectly on time every time. That'd be
every of
great.
the times.
Jenny, how about you?
Shape shifting. Oh my gosh.
Shave shifting.
Shape. Oh my gosh. I cannot talk today.
you don't even have the
You
delay.
could unlock a door with your finger.
Yeah.
could-
That would be pretty cool.
Instead of waiting 2 hours for LUPD to come let you in your door.
I had
could
to do
just
that once at
use
like
my
6 in the
powers.
morning. I walked outside without my key, and I couldn't get back in.
Where were you going at 6 a.m.?
I can't even remember. I had something in my car, I think.
Oh, okay.
It was like a book of some sort,
Got it.
and I went out.
And you
Didn't have a
just
key.
needed it at 6 a.m.?
Huh?
You like just needed this book at 6 a.m.?
Hey, I'm studious, man.
There you go. Pulling all-nighter studying.
I think I had an 8 a.m. and I had like a test
That's
or
fair.
something. So
Got it.
that's probably
That
why I was
makes
doing
sense. Shape-shifting would be cool, though.
it. Yeah, that would be legit.
You
I
could
could be anyone, anything. You
The
would never
Lizard
know.
King.
you could be an airplane and then you could fly, so you get flying powers.
Exactly.
Could you turn yourself into a teleportation machine and then teleport the teleportation machine?
I guess
Wouldn't that create a
technically-
black hole?
Probably.
That would create too big of a ripple in space and time.
That would be
and then
true.
we'd all die.
And then the whole world would just shut down.
That would suck.
But I think that's it. We don't have any more questions. I think
All
we're
right,
good.
I think I'm tapped out too.
That was good, though. Thanks for coming on.
Absolutely.
always
Thanks
great
for
to
having
have-
me, guys.
It's always great to have Dylan Parshall on the show. It's always
Hey, I'm always here for it.
a very entertaining time, I must say.
It's an inside look at what goes on in my head.
One last question that I almost forgot. This semester, we have been asking the current guests to see who they want to be on the show next week.
Okay.
So, who from the roster would you like to be on the show next week if you had to choose?
Can you call Made?
We could.
Can we do a call-in?
Yeah, we could do a call in with
Yeah.
Nick.
Either
we
Made
could.
or Ernie.
We've been trying to get Ernie on. Ernie will need to come in on a different day because he has class Monday night.
Yes.
So we've been kind of working on a different night for him, but we could definitely get in
Let's do
contact with
Made.
Nick and,
Yeah.
and
I'm
get
gonna
him on
text
there.
him.
That would be fun. Yeah,
Yeah, it would.
Kind of put the bug in his ear, so he, kind of if he's interested, have him reach out to one of us, and
Yeah, I will.
we can definitely get something set up. But I think that's it for us. This is episode 4 for the semester. It'll be up on YouTube when Rebecca gets it edited, as we like to
All
say.
right, see you guys in a couple months.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
The most recent episode, though, last week's episode, was uploaded yesterday, I think.
Yeah.
So we were a little behind on that one, but
Hey, no
it
worries.
still got up before this one, so that's all that matters, right?
Yes, exactly.
But this has been episode 4 of the Dump and Chase on 88.1. Rebecca and I will be talking hockey after this, but thanks, Dylan, for coming on the show.
Absolutely. Thanks for
And,
having me, guys.
Tune in next week, and we'll be talking more hockey after this. Stay tuned.